20 amazing science facts that will blow your mind. Science, it's what gets me up in the morning. The sheer wonder of the natural world never ceases to amaze me. And you know what? It's for everyone. Whether you're a kid with a bug collection or a grown-up stargazing, science inspires us all to unravel the mysteries that surround us. Children, both younger and older, are always curious about nature and science. It's one of those subjects that people love to learn and explore, putting their minds to the test and playing. And let's be honest, who doesn't love a good brain teaser? Well, if you're a stickler for collecting science facts, what you're about to learn over the next few minutes will absolutely blow your mind. This isn't just trivia, folks. While you'll be surprised by this information, it establishes beyond doubt the immense power of science. Without much ado then, let us begin on this fascinating journey and learn some fantastic science facts. Okay, let's talk clouds. They seem fluffy, right? Like cotton candy floating in the sky. But did you know that a single cumulus cloud, the kind that looks like a big puffy cotton ball, can weigh over 1 million pounds? That's heavier than a jumbo jet. It's true. They're held up by updrafts of warm air, and the water droplets are so small and spread out that they can stay afloat. It's a delicate balance, but that's our atmosphere for you. Always full of surprises. Now imagine taking all the water in a cloud and condensing it down. How much do you think it would weigh? Well, it depends on the size of the cloud, of course, but it can be millions or even billions of gallons of water. That's a lot of potential rain. It's incredible to think that something so heavy can float so effortlessly above us. And here's another thing. Clouds play a critical role in regulating the Earth's temperature. They reflect sunlight back into space, which helps cool the planet. But they can also trap heat, which warms the planet. It's a delicate balance, and scientists are studying clouds closely to understand how they might change as the climate changes. Ever feel like you're standing still while the world rushes by? Well, get this, you're actually zooming through the universe at a mind-boggling 2.7 million miles per hour. That's right, folks. We're all on a cosmic joyride, thanks to the Earth's rotation around the Sun and the Sun's movement through the Milky Way galaxy. To put that speed into perspective, consider this. It's about 150 times faster than the speed of sound. Now that's what I call moving at warp speed. And the craziest part is that we don't even feel it. That's because everything around us, including the air we breathe, is also moving at the same speed. So next time you're feeling sluggish, just remember, you're on the fastest ride of your life, and science is your ticket to understanding the incredible forces at play. Let's talk about hippos for a second. These massive creatures love to lounge in the water, but did you know they have a secret weapon against the sun? Forget SPF 30. Hippos create their sunscreen. That's right. Their skin secretes a reddish, oily substance sometimes called blood sweat, although it's neither blood nor sweat. This special secretion acts as a natural sunscreen and an antiseptic, protecting their sensitive skin from sunburns and infections. Pretty smart, huh? It just goes to show that nature is full of ingenious solutions if we just take the time to look. And here's another fascinating hippo fact. Despite their size, hippos are surprisingly graceful swimmers. They can hold their breath for up to 5 minutes and even sleep underwater, coming up for air without even waking up. Talk about a water-loving wonder. Chapter 4, A Day Longer Than a Year, Only on Venus. Our next stop takes us on a trip to Venus, our closest planetary neighbor. Now Venus is known for being hot, like really hot, but here's a fact that might surprise you. A day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus. You heard that right? Venus rotates so slowly that it takes 243 Earth days to make one full rotation, which is longer than the 225 Earth days it takes for Venus to orbit the Sun. That means if you lived on Venus, you'd celebrate your birthday before you woke up to see the sunrise. Scientists believe that Venus's slow rotation is due to a massive asteroid impact early in its history, which knocked it off its axis. It's a good reminder that even planets can have dramatic paths. Chapter 5. Diamond Rain? Sign me up! Remember when I said science is like something out of a science fiction movie? Well, buckle up because this next fact is truly out of this world. On planets like Jupiter and Saturn, it can rain diamonds. Yes, you heard that right. Diamonds falling from the sky. These gas giants have atmospheres rich in methane, and under extreme pressure and heat deep within the planets, that methane can be transformed into tiny diamonds. These diamonds then fall towards the planet's core, creating a dazzling, albeit deadly, downpour. Imagine the possibilities. Of course, getting to those diamonds is another story altogether, but it's a reminder that the universe is full of incredible wonders just waiting to be discovered. Chapter 6. Seeing is not believing, it's remembering. This next one is a real brain bender. You might think you're seeing the world in real time, but here's the truth. By the time you see anything, it has already happened. That's because light takes time to travel to your eyes and your brain takes time to process that information. It's a tiny delay, only a fraction of a second, but it means that everything you experience is technically in the past. It's like your brain is a time machine, constantly playing catch-up with the present moment. So next time you're watching a sunset or a meteor shower, remember, you're not just seeing light, you're seeing history in motion. Chapter 7. Babies, more bones than a skeleton crew. Babies, they're cute, cuddly, and full of surprises. And here's a fact that might surprise you. Infants are born with more bones than adults. It's true. Babies have around 300 bones at birth, while adults have only 206. So, what happens to all those extra bones? As babies grow, some of their bones fuse, meaning they join together to form larger, stronger bones. It's all part of the amazing process of growth and development. This bone fusion is essential for babies to develop the strength and coordination they need to crawl, walk, and explore the world around them. It's like nature's way of building a sturdy foundation for a lifetime of adventures. Chapter 8. Stronger than steel, it's human bone. You might think of your bones as dry and brittle, but get this. Pound for pound, human bones are 4 times stronger than concrete. That's right, the same stuff that builds skyscrapers and bridges can't hold a candle to the strength of your skeleton. Your bones are made of a composite material that's both strong and flexible. It's a remarkable feat of engineering, and it allows your body to withstand incredible forces. Think about it. Every time you jump, run, or lift something heavy, your bones are there to support you. But remember, even though your bones are strong, it's important to take care of them. Eating a healthy diet, getting enough calcium, and exercising regularly can help keep your bones strong and healthy for years to come. Chapter 9. Your body, a cellular metropolis. Get ready for this one because it's a real mind-blower. Your body produces 25 million new cells every second. That's right, millions of tiny building blocks are constantly being created and replaced within your body. It's like a bustling metropolis of cellular activity. These new cells replace old or damaged cells, ensuring that your body can function correctly. It's a remarkable process that highlights the incredible regenerative power of living organisms. Think about it. Your skin, your organs, your blood, they're all constantly being renewed and rejuvenated at the cellular level. It's a symphony of biological processes that keeps you going strong. We all know the tooth fairy is busy, but some animals take tooth replacement to a whole new level. Some animals, like snails and sharks, can have between 2,000 to 14,000 teeth in their lifetime. That's a lot of chompers. These animals have evolved to have multiple sets of teeth that grow in continuously throughout their lives. It's a handy adaptation, especially if your diet involves crunching on hard shells or ripping through tough prey. Imagine having to brush that many teeth. Luckily for us, humans only have 2 sets of teeth, our baby teeth and our adult teeth. So let's be grateful for the teeth we have and take good care of them. Lightning is one of nature's most awe-inspiring spectacles, but did you know that a single bolt of lightning can cook 20,000 toasts? That's right, the same electrical discharge that can light up the sky can also whip up a mean batch of toast. Of course, I wouldn't recommend trying this at home. Lightning is incredibly dangerous, and it's best to admire it from a safe distance. But it's a fun fact that illustrates the incredible power of electricity. The average bolt of lightning carries around 300 million volts, and can heat the air around it to 50,000 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. Now that's some serious heat. This next fact might surprise you. You can make dynamite from peanuts. Don't worry, I'm not about to give you a recipe for homemade explosives. But it's true. Peanuts contain peanut oil, which can be processed to produce glycerol. And glycerol, as it turns out, is a key ingredient in dynamite. Now, before you go raiding your pantry for peanut butter, it's important to note that the process of making dynamite is complex and dangerous. It's best left to the professionals. But it's a fascinating example of how seemingly unrelated materials can have surprising connections. It's a reminder that science is full of unexpected twists and turns, and that even the most ordinary objects can have extraordinary potential. Chapter 13. One sunrise a year? Talk about a long night. Imagine a place where the sun rises only once a year. That's life at the North Pole. Due to the Earth's tilt, the North Pole experiences 6 months of continuous daylight followed by 6 months of continuous darkness. During the summer solstice, the sun reaches its highest point in the sky and circles around the horizon without setting. Then, as winter approaches, the sun gradually dips below the horizon, ushering in a long polar night. It's a dramatic example of how the Earth's tilt and rotation create the seasons we experience, and it makes me appreciate the regular rhythm of day and night here a little bit more. Chapter 14. Trees that outlive civilizations. Trees are some of the longest living organisms on Earth, but some species take longevity to a whole new level. Some trees, like bristlecone pines and giant sequoias, can live for over 3,000 years. That means some trees alive today were seedlings when the pyramids were being built. These ancient trees have witnessed millennia of history, weathering storms, droughts, and even the rise and fall of civilizations. They're a testament to the resilience of nature and the power of slow and steady growth. Imagine the stories these trees could tell if they could talk. They've seen it all, from the dawn of agriculture to the invention of the internet. It's humbling to think about the vastness of time and our place within it. Chapter 15. Blue blood? It's a royal affair. For octopuses. Octopuses are already strange and wonderful creatures, but here's a fact that might surprise you. They have blue blood. That's right. Instead of the iron-based hemoglobin that gives our blood its red color, octopuses have copper-based hemocyanin in their blood. Hemocyanin is more efficient at transporting oxygen in cold, low-oxygen environments, which is perfect for octopuses that live in the deep ocean. It's just one example of the incredible adaptations that animals have evolved to thrive in their environments. So next time you see an octopus at the aquarium, remember, it's not just a master of camouflage and a brilliant escape artist, it's also a blue-blooded wonder of the deep. This next one sounds like a riddle, but it's a real scientific phenomenon. Hot water can freeze faster than cold water. It's called the Mpemba effect, and it's been baffling scientists for centuries. While there's no definitive explanation for why this happens, some theories suggest that it has to do with the differences in convection currents, evaporation rates, and dissolved gases between hot and cold water. It's a reminder that even seemingly simple phenomena can have complex underlying mechanisms. So next time someone tells you that hot water can't freeze faster than cold water, you can tell them about the Mpemba effect. It's a fun way to spark a conversation about the wonders of science. You might think of your DNA as being uniquely your own, but here's a surprising fact. Humans have genes from other species. It's true. Over millions of years of evolution, our ancestors picked up bits of genetic material from viruses, bacteria, and even other animals. These foreign genes, called endogenous retroviruses, have become integrated into our DNA and are passed down from generation to generation. It's a testament to the interconnectedness of all living things. So, next time you're feeling smug about being at the top of the food chain, remember, you're carrying around a bit of everyone else in your genes. We all know that water boils at 212 degrees Fahrenheit, right? Well, it turns out that's only part of the story. Water can actually boil at 3 different temperatures under different conditions. At sea level, water boils at 212 degrees Fahrenheit, but if you climb a mountain where the air pressure is lower, water will boil at a lower temperature. And if you increase the pressure, like in a pressure cooker, water will boil at a higher temperature. It's all about the relationship between temperature, pressure, and the vapor pressure of water. It's a reminder that even the most fundamental properties of matter can be influenced by their surroundings. Color blindness is a fascinating genetic condition that affects millions of people worldwide, and it turns out that the genes for color blindness are more likely to be found on the X chromosome. Since males have one X and one Y chromosome, while females have 2 X chromosomes, males are more likely to inherit color blindness if their mother carries the gene. It's a classic example of how sex-linked inheritance works. The X chromosome carries many important genes, and its unique inheritance pattern can have a significant impact on the traits we inherit. It's a reminder that genetics is a complex and endlessly fascinating field of study. The sun is a massive ball of hot gas that sustains life on Earth, but just how big is it? Get this, 1.3 million Earths could fit inside the sun. That's right, our planet is a mere speck compared to the sheer scale of our star. The sun's diameter is about 865,000 miles, which is about 109 times the diameter of Earth, and its mass is about 333,000 times the mass of Earth. It's a reminder that we live on a relatively small planet orbiting a truly enormous star. But despite its size, the sun is just an average-sized star. There are stars out there that are hundreds of times larger than our sun. It's a humbling thought that puts our place in the universe into perspective. Well, there you have it, folks. 20 amazing science facts that will blow your mind. From the weight of clouds to the speed of light, from the strength of bones to the power of lightning, science is full of surprises that never cease to amaze me. Remember, science isn't just about memorizing facts, it's about asking questions, exploring the world around us, and never losing that childlike sense of wonder. So keep your curiosity alive, keep learning, and keep exploring the universe with science. And until next time, stay curious.